Recording. I see the mic. Okay, I started. Sorry. I'm still getting used. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Reason why I'm doing recording today, I've been actually really busy with other things, and I said I would come back this weekend to do live stream. Sadly, I can't. I'm so sorry to you guys. I really would love to do a live stream, but I've been busy. I have a lot of things going on. Still trying to figure out stuff. I was hoping to do a live stream yesterday, but I totally had a lot of things that came up. I think the number one thing was my family had other plans that they wanted me to join in, and I couldn't do a live stream because of it. And by the time I got it all done, it was already like 9. I'm like, I can't do a 1 hour live stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about the live stream. But we're going to do some old gaming. This is an old game I used to play on my channel. You can go watch the other ones. They're okay, I think. I don't know. Don't question it. Um, that's a store. It has a few interesting game mechanics which I really like. They just added a new game mechanic where there's tons of characters. It used to be only like 4 or 5 characters, but now they have like a ton more. I've barely played the new version so much because I've been really focused on other things, but I have played like a few rounds and got to try out some stuff. There's classes, there's things you can do in this game. I got pretty far in it so far with how much I've been playing, how much I played in college. In college, I played a lot of it, to be honest, in my free time. But, I'll just show you a little bit of gameplay. We'll go with Electromancer, and we'll go on Artificial Ecosystem. So, I'm aiming to do only a 30-minute... Oh, I should have timed it. I don't know how much time passed. Hopefully, I'll stop around probably... I'm looking at clock now, so 30 minutes from now would be... 4... Sorry, give me a sec. 4... I'm brain dead. 4:55. 4:55 is 30 minutes from now. I'm pretty sure we'll finish a round before then. So we'll go until I die in the next game. I love how I'm just like sitting here like, how do you math? everybody, everybody's just said a. There's stuff I do that I really wonder if other people do it. Have you guys ever like just slapped your face after like something that seems so simple and your friend does the like totally wrong thing and not getting it at all? It's like, what the flip did I just see? I sometimes just hit my face on that one. My friends at the same time, though, I do the same thing. I respectfully would not be surprised if someone did it too. I'd be like, yeah, I deserve it. My stupidity has no bounds. But so far, this game's pretty cool. You get a lot of magic abilities. My favorite so far is the electric circle right here. I like the zone ability where it just like has a zone of effect. Anything that enters in takes damage. And then they got artifacts that you can collect through these chests. There's tons of artifacts. Oh, a lot of artifacts you can try out. There's a ton of abilities. Sea, Blizzard, I haven't been able to read them much because I'm trying to go fast so we don't sit here for hours. Because I will admit, this game is pretty long once you get farther in. When you get far enough in, it will get really long. Because it can go up to, so far my farthest was like 30 minutes. But that's not accounting the time you take to level up. It's not accounting the time it takes to pick an artifact. Not counting the time of you learning all this. And once you've learned it, it goes pretty fast for you. I think my longest actually is around the same amount of time in game. Maybe an extra like 10 minutes if I go for my longest thing. But like it's pretty simple when you start to get the hang of it and just learn stuff. But I think it's really fun for me, especially when I have like a hard choice like that one. I picked Mimic, and then there was another one that would help my electric zone be a lot better. Like a little electric thing be around me. But I had to pick Mimic because it just gives you more. The orbs you collect and they up your little progress bar up there to your level ups. The Mimic can give you around 10 orbs if you're lucky. It can also give you healing items and other things. There's also runes and crazy other things that you'll see, but we'll just watch and play. But so far, I'm still looking for a job. My biggest thing after college is looking for a job. Luckily, my family is very nice and allowing me to stay here until I find a job, and then we'll figure out everything else. Oh yeah, they added in a new mode that I'm kind of interested into. This is called Elite Mode, where you get elite challenges, and yeah, it's kind of fun. But sorry, I kind of blocked out my first sentence. The main thing that I've been doing with my home right now is trying to figure everything out. I just got set up back at home, feeling it out right now, trying to figure out what I want to do, where I go. It's a lot of things, to be honest. I'd love to do recording, but I'm not really that big of a YouTuber, man. Especially, I'm not really that great at finding time for things. Time management is very important, which I've been working on a lot. I was doing great time management when I was in high school and college. That's how I got through college with pretty decent scores. I literally had a 3.4 on my GPA. I did pretty good in college. The max is 4. That's perfect, like 100 in every class. 3.4. I had like 1C, tons of B's and A's. That 1C was a class I just couldn't. Me and the class teacher were okay. I was okay with it. I didn't have too much problem with them. But to be honest, I just didn't like the class. The class wasn't my favorite. Plus, it wasn't one towards my major, so I didn't care as much either. But mostly, I took all my classes with my best effort, as always, which was kind of fun, just tiring too. Which now I'm trying to figure out what to do next. And finding a job, there's a few jobs in my area which are really nice. To be honest, there's one where I could walk to, which I think would be nice. My grandma's offered to drive me since I don't have my driver's license yet. I kind of feel bad for that, so I don't really want to take her offer, but my mom's telling me to take her offer, and I'm like, I love my family, but they're always so kind to me. I feel like I'm an overbearing problem sometimes because I've been here for like a good, let's say, almost a month, and I still haven't found a job. I feel kind of like a loser in that area. But I'm figuring out, right? Maybe I'm doing something wrong here, I don't know. Most people would probably find a job in a week. Me sitting here trying to find a job in a month. Um, Sorry if I sound depressed. There's been a lot on my mind. And to be honest, I wish I could do stream. But today I'm going to be busy because after I get off stream, I got to basically find out what's happening with my grandma and mom. Because my mom's going out to dinner and she has a few friends that she's going with. Also, one of them's going to stay the night here, which is going to be a thing. And I gotta figure out a lot of stuff on how to work around that and stuff. Ugh. It's okay though. There's a lot happening and it's just complex. To be honest, if I can find a job, I'm hoping I do well in it. So far, my degree's in managing a business, which is really nice. General business management. It does have a focus in hospitality, but to be honest, I'm fine with going into hospitality or anything. With my just general managing degree, it'd be fine. I don't really want to start out as a general manager. I don't want to start out as managing anything general right now. I think my first start would be finding a job where I can set up, start to learn like what I need to do, where I need to go, what I need to get done, and just like slowly work my way up in the world. I feel like that's what I want to do, but it's just been a little complicated in my area because I've been a little focused on having fun with my family, working on basically finding out what jobs are around me, what's the best idea for what to do. There's a few nice jobs like gas stations and other things that I could go sign up for. There's also an interesting place. I don't know much about the place, but it's near my house and it sounds pretty interesting. It seems to be like if I remember right, it was some type of like factory that deals in like sticky solutions, like what is it? The what is it? Flippin'. I say sticky solutions. Shoot. Ah, dang. Mom's calling me too. Okay, wait. Give me a sec. Pause. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My mom called to ask me about some stuff. I also helped pay for a few things. During college, I earned up a little bit of money, as well as, what is it? I also had a degree that my school paid for my tuition, luckily, which was really great. To be honest, it helped me through a lot, and I really don't have any financial aid to worry about, which is really great. But thanks to them helping me on paying stuff, so far my only worry right now is trying to figure out everything. I still need to do a few things for my school to get them finishing off the pay, which is only another 5,000 down, which they're going to pay off, which is great. But it just feels overbearing, to be honest. I know it might be like, oh, you're really lucky to have all this, but it kind of feels overbearing to to go through college. To be honest, I didn't even want to do college. I wanted to go straight in the world of work, or at least take a year off. But if I did that, I would have never gone to college in the first place. My mom's like, you have this whole scholarship from your school, you gotta use it. I didn't send you to school for nothing. Grandma. Pause. Okay, sorry. Had to go help my grandma out with something. Uh, as I said, I'm always busy. My grandma's always needing help, which is really great on my part because I love to help her out. But has also kind of led me to the point that I don't know if I can find a job. I love to help out my grandma a lot, and she's always needing my help around the house because she has bad back and other things. But it kind of makes it hard to find a job. Because if you're looking for a job and your grandma always needing you to help around the house, those two kind of things contradict each other. Which I'm always up for helping her. It just makes it harder because finding a job would make it harder on her for doing all the stuff around the house. Especially when your house is pretty old, to be honest. Our house is literally, I think, really old. Like, my great great grandpa built it for his family to enjoy, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the house is a little old. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to get changed out, a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed up. And I'm normally helping my grandma with that stuff. Especially when we're like moving tons of things. So far she wants to sometime this week we're going to work on moving out the cabinets, which she said they shouldn't be heavy. I'm pretty sure they're going to be heavy. They're like giant metal cabinets. Let's be honest, I'm pretty sure that is heavy. But there's a lot of stuff for me to do, and a lot of stuff that I have to focus on and get done. To be honest, a lot of it just feels crazy to me. Especially trying to find a job. I feel stupid for it though, because even though I'm helping out my family, I feel like I should be doing a better job at something. But I feel like it's just been crazy getting home and figuring all this stuff out. The real world's definitely something. And I'm figuring it out. I'm taking my time, trying to do everything I can. To be honest, it's been a little overwhelming in that area. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and a lot of stuff I want to do for others. I want to meet friends, I want to find a job, I want to figure out things. I even saved up a lot of money during college so I could look into buying a house. Later to know that buying a house you need at least a job for 5 years. So I'm back at trying to find the job. To be honest, I think renting probably is going to be my best bet. But after I find a place to rent, I'm probably going to rent it with a few people. I have a few friends of mine, but they all want to go to college, so it actually may be a while before we can actually rent anything together. Which is going to be me. I don't know. I kind of want to stay at home and earn up money because my family doesn't really cause me to pay money. I'm very happy about that, but I do kind of spend a little bit of money because I feel bad. I help around the house and stuff, but I don't really feel like I'm doing much for them. And I love them so much, and they're so caring and kind, and I feel bad. To be honest, I enjoy my time with my family too. Even though I'm antisocial sometimes, I just enjoy the time with them. But to be honest, out of all this, it just feels crazy to me. And with all the things happening, me getting out of college, trying to figure out my way in life, it feels kind of overwhelming. To be honest, I'd love if I could actually do YouTube, but I know for a fact if I tried, I wouldn't be able to. Number one, I don't have enough subscribers, trust me. I love you guys, but I know for a fact I'm not that big enough. You have to be a certain number of big to actually be, like, able to do stuff, like live off YouTube. Number two, I want to make this more of a hobby, which I've tried to make it a hobby. As you see, I don't really do much on it, which I feel bad for you guys because some of you guys watch me. And it's so fun when I see you guys doing live stream and get talk and have fun and everything, and I feel so bad. I feel devastatingly bad, to be honest, because I want to save and I want to have those fun times, but with all the stuff that I'm trying to figure out and trying to get ahead of, it just feels overwhelming. To be honest, life has always been overwhelming. Trust me, it's an experience. So far, though, I think I'm going to start looking and start putting out my resume on a few jobs I have around. I have a few convenience stores as well as areas, as I said, around me. A few jobs in mind, actually. So I have ideas. I just need to put those ideas into practice. Trust me, I plan to. To be honest, part of me wants to wait till summer's at least over for the reason of how hot and how terrible it is right now. If I don't find a decent job that has air conditioning, I'm going to die of heat stroke. Plus, since my house is so old, we don't really have an AC or anything. So it kind of makes it 10 times worse. Makes it hard to move around and actually stay awake during the day because of how hot it is. Whew. That's why I kind of wonder if I should wait till wintertime, when it's a lot cooler and a lot easier to stay awake and not fall asleep by accident. I've done it a few times due to just how hot it is in the house. We do have a singleized AC, but my mom has it in her room because we can only have one, and we don't have any ventilation in the house. The house never really had ventilation in the first place. It was made basically. We literally live off water from a well. Luckily, we don't pay water bill, but hey, to be honest, a lot of our stuff is really old, and with that fact, it kind of makes it hard to do certain things, or certain things are hard in general. But hey, that's life. That's just figuring it out at that point. To be honest, I haven't looked into renting an apartment because I plan to stay here for at least a year, at least. To figure out my way, figure out what I want to do about renting an apartment, figure out what place would be great. I think I'll find probably a suburban place, to be honest. I think that would be a great idea. And hopefully find it near work because, as I said, I don't have a car and I don't have a driver's permit. So I really can't go around driving yet. I need to get my driver's permit, but my grandma's refusing to have me do it, and she keeps saying, I can take you, and I love my grandma, but I don't want to have her take me to work every day. I love her, but I want to actually do stuff for myself. I need to, or I'm going to feel like I've been baby my whole life, which I feel like I have, but I can't say that when I went to a school that literally taught me how to do everything to live. I went to a school that taught you how to cook, taught you how to clean, taught you how to do everything 24/7 because you lived there 24/7. That school was life-changing for me. Taught me a lot. It gave me a lot to think about. And to be honest, it's really helpful now. And was really helpful in general. They also are still there for their alumni, which is great. They help us find jobs. They're amazing. I love them. I also have a career counselor. They pay for my schooling. They did a lot for me. To be honest, I just wish the college I went to hasn't given me my transcript. My transcript hasn't fully been filled out yet because it doesn't say I graduated. Because the college is taking forever because of a lot of legal issues that happened. So I gotta wait till those legal issues are over. Hopefully they'll get it done before the legal issues are over. To be honest, I'm just hoping it all goes well. I just want to get it all done, figure out what I want to do, find a job, just do all this so that I can live life. But to be honest, it just feels overwhelming. And I have a lot of mental problems that I can't say straight out, or this video probably would get problematic at that point. But the problems make it kind of hard to do life sometimes, so that's not helping. But hey, I'm getting through it. We all have those problems sometimes. We just gotta get through it with everybody. And the best way for me not to feel alone is to do recordings and do YouTube, which I gotta keep doing because if I stop doing YouTube, I really have nothing else that I do in my life, and I just feel, duh, not gonna make this depressing. I just don't feel the best, let's say, and it can make life a lot harder in many different ways. But I love doing this. This is why I love recording. This is what I do. It doesn't feel stressful at all. Plus, I really wish I could do it more, to be honest, so I could actually talk to you guys on stream. I know I have a few viewers. I don't know if you guys will watch this, but I love seeing you guys on stream every day. Just you guys showing up, even if it's like 3 or 4, I enjoy and I love because it's just the best time. Especially the ones that talk to me after time. I'm like so happy. Even the ones that sit in the background. I always miss them, but they've been busy with life too. So they really didn't show up on the last few streams I could do, which was kind of sad, but I understood. Life hits us hard. That's why might go back to recording, just because I gotta figure out a lot of things. This gives me time because I can find out like the best times to record. And to be honest, I don't know how many recordings I'll get out. I might go back to my like Saturday and Sunday, either recording or streaming. To be honest, I feel like that'd be a great idea, like recording Saturday and Sunday, and if I can't stream. And once I find a job, that's definitely going to be how it is for the first few weeks. Because once I find a job, I need to focus on the job fully. So if I even do like recordings and stuff, it's going to be hard for me to do them with the job. I'm going to be fully focused because I don't want to fail out. I don't fail the job, number one. Number two, I want to really do good with the job, whichever job I get, because if I fail, I feel like that would be terrible. There are a few jobs I was thinking of that would be amazing. There's a few fast food chains I could try working at, or even what is it? Not. I'm trying to think of it, but there was another one that I really liked. There's a few gas stations near me that I could work at. The Sticky Factory, let's call it that. They're asking for new hires, and so far I'm just trying to figure it out. To be honest, if I go into town, which is only like a few minutes out, I'd pay for my grandma's gas money, of course, but there's a lot of jobs over there that probably need people. There's even a bike shop. To be honest, I might actually be able to work there. A part of me is I always knew how to work on bikes because of my school. My school had these pathways, and one of my pathways were automotive. With automotive, my best friend in that pathway, basically he knew how to work on bikes. He taught me a few things. I learned how to fix my chain. I learned how to fix my bike. I could do pretty good in like a biking shop or something like that. I enjoyed it a little bit. To be honest, I wasn't too into automotive, so I didn't stick on the pathways. You see, got a whole general management degree. But be honest, automotive, I ain't too bad at it either. I can do an oil change. I can fix up a few car parts. I even learned how to take apart an engine and put it back together. Now, will I ever do that on a car again? Probably not. Can I do it on a car again? I'm not going to say I can. Admittedly, I think I could partially do it. I think I've forgotten a few of the steps. I know how to take out like the pistons. I know how to clean them up, take off the O-rings. I'm not going to explain the whole process because it's a whole process and a half. But I remember a few of the steps that we did because our instructor taught us pretty well. And I loved his instructions. It was fun. And I enjoyed the whole thing about it. And the engines we got were already broken down and stuff, so they didn't have some of the sensors. But he reordered new sensors to put on them, and we sent them. I don't know where we sent them to, but we sent them somewhere, and we basically fixed them all up, cleaned them off, washed them down, fixed up the sensors, replaced new sensors, as well as took some sensors off. We did a few other things. I didn't get the full lessons because I kind of stopped halfway through because I realized mechanics wasn't my thing. So the only lesson I really missed out on was electrical wiring. So the only thing I couldn't do for a car was like fix up its wiring. But I can do everything else you need. Tire change, oil change, just give me the equipment, I could probably do it. That stuff I remember. Taking apart a car engine, I changed a tire, not a tire, but like the actual. So one of our cars, one time when I was working in the shop, it had like a problem with, I think it was these brake pads, and I had to fix it. It was a whole process and a half, but it was pretty fun to learn like how you actually do and everything. I had a lot of fun with it, and me and my roommate worked on it. He's one of my best friends from that school, and we had a lot of fun, just learning how to fix everything. Of course, he left the school early, so we really didn't do much afterwards, and kind of lost contact. I miss him. I hope he's doing okay. But it's been a while. We went our separate ways after that. He went to go back home, focus on other things. I went my separate way, went to college, figured out stuff. It's been a while. I hope he is doing good. I have no clue at all. But hey, I might text him sooner or later, see how he's doing. I have no idea if I will. I'm bad at remembering stuff too. I think that's another bad part of me. I really wish I was better at remembering things because when I think of like that time, when I think of the stuff I need to do, I just forget it. It just leaves my stupid mind, and I feel like it's just like, why? Why did I forget that important thing needed to be done? Shoot. Aw, dang it. Time's running low. That means we're almost to no. There's still a lot I want to talk about, especially what's happening. But I don't know if it is actually 30 minutes right now for the video because I did pause a few times. But my clock over there is saying it's almost been 30 minutes. I had to pause like a few times, so I don't know. But if anything, I'm going to cut this here, I guess. I hope you enjoyed my talk about life right now. I hope all of you guys are doing good as well. And I really wish you guys all the best. I love you, snowflakes. I wish you all the best. Hope I can stream soon. If I do, I hope you guys can show up for a stream. I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy too to see you guys and to enjoy a little conversation or two. I wish you guys all the best in life and what you do. I will try to record for this next coming weekend. I don't know if I will be able to, but I hope I can. Maybe even stream. I don't know. I'm going to start looking to apply for a job, so I might not be able to. I'll see you guys later. Love you, snowflakes, and bye.